everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, I am so excited to bring you today's super simple, low-cost project. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers, and welcome to all of my new friends, and thank you so much to everyone who is supporting me in so many awesome ways. I'm excited about today's project because we are going to completely transform something that starts out pretty on its own, but y'all, when we're done, we are taking it to the next level and beyond. What am I talking about? I am talking about pretty but plain blank note cards. We're going to do a slight treatment on these note cards that'll give them more of a two-dimensional look, and then we're going to further dress our cards and turn them into something exquisite. And I'll give you a closer look at the finished project in just a minute. But y'all, what we are about to do involves this cheapo bottle of gel top coat polish. And you're going to be amazed at the super simple glossy accents effect that we're going to be able to get with this teeny tiny small bottle of top coat gel polish. So y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here are some of the blank note cards that came in the package that I bought from Current Catalog. When I bought these, I think they were on clearance with the buy one get one free. So I believe that I might have paid $2 for the first set and the second set was free because it was buy one get one free. And I believe that there might have been either 5 or 6 different patterns in the package, and there were 2 cards per pattern. So I think there were 5 and you got 10 cards. And here's another one of the beautiful patterns. This is actually the one that we're going to be working with today. So I am going to go ahead and just take it and set it to the side because I want to show you the finished pieces. So here is an example of the card in its natural state. Everything is plain, everything has a matte look on it. Then once we put that gel top coat effect on it, I am just going to move this around a little bit, and I hope that you are able to see that glossy effect that we have on all of our flowers. I only did the effect on the flowers, and then I dressed it up here on the front, and I added this little sentiment to the inside. So I'm doing a side by side so that you're able to see just how different these 2 cards now are. You have one that's completely dressed with the message and the effects of adding that gel top coat to it. And then we have the plain one. And like I said, these are pretty all by themselves. So we can definitely give a card like this with a nice message on the inside. But y'all know what we do. We're going to dress it up as much as we can. And it's perfectly okay to start your project with a pre-made item and then dress that item the way that you want. I do it all the time. I don't always start with a blank piece of cardstock when I'm making cards. I do work with blank cards a lot because the background is already set for me. All I need to do then is dress it a little bit more. So here's another one that I did, and I'm just going to roll it around so that you can see that each flower has been treated. And then I added my nice little sentiment using a cut apart, and I added some dressing on the inside. Then I took 2 of the envelopes, didn't add any top coat to them. I just dressed the envelopes on the front, added hearts on the back, and this becomes a great little start to a set that you can use for yourself or you can give it to someone. And I'll tell you guys something that I was thinking about last night. And it's a little bit early for this to happen, but it's not too early for us to start making these. We all probably know some kids who are going away to college in the fall. Are they going to be thinking about sending cards on birthdays or anniversaries or whatnot? Probably not. But if you make up a whole bunch of these, starting with your blank cards and put messages on them for birthdays, anniversaries, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and you include some stamps, all they'll need to do is write that nice little message and drop it in the mail. So giving them some pre-made cards is a great send-off to someone who may be going away from home for the first time. And so here's what I'm going to use to make sure that the gel coating that I put on this hardens. I have this little UV lamp that I got from the Dollar Tree. And it sits like that, and it looks like a little table. So when I turn it on, and I'm not going to look at the lights, I will turn it this way so that you can see the lights. And this might be small, but this actually does work to cure the gel top coat. And if you're in Dollar Tree and you're looking for these, they're called mini gel lamps. And the company, it looks like, is B Color. But you can see how tiny it is because I can hold it in both my hands, but it does get the job done. So all I'm going to do is, I have this really cheap bottle of gel top coat. And I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I just want to show you guys how easy it is to do this. So I'm laying down a pretty thick coat, and I'm trying to stay on the flower, and in this case the stem. And you can see that I'm going back into my gel top coat. I'm going to put that down on that one. And I'm actually going to make it a point to do this side at the same time. So I'm just painting this on. And if you have glossy accents and you want to use that, you can. I just thought this was a neat little alternative because this gel top coat does go a very long way. So I am adding it nice and thick. And I've actually found that the thicker the coat I put on here, the better it actually dries. So then I'm going to add just a little bit right on that rosebud, and I'll put a little bit right there. So then all we have to do is take it, and I have it sitting under the UV light so that all of that is going to hit, and we just let that cure, and then I'll move across. And so while that is curing, I'm just going to go ahead and start laying down my top coat on the middle section. If you have a larger UV lamp, you can use that. If you don't want to invest a whole lot of money into this process, this Dollar Tree UV lamp gets the job done. I've actually used it on my nails. I used it on my nails when I painted these. So go ahead and get that on. Put some on these little buds. You guys can't see them, but they're there. So what I found is it takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes for it to set. So I'm just going to take my finger, put it under, and now I'm going to slide that over so we can start getting that part dry. And now I can go ahead and add my top coat to these flowers. I really didn't have to put top coat on that center flower because that is where my cut apart is going to go. I could have just left that undone, but I had already started and it wasn't hurting anything, so I went ahead and put it down. So all I'm doing is painting each one of these pretty pink flowers. And what I like about this is by adding that top coat, you really do bring out the color of that flower even more. So I'm just making sure Then I have enough on here. And it gives me a nice little raised effect. So now we're going to slide this through. I'm going to let this finish drying and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so it looks like we're all done with this. I am going to go ahead and just turn this off. The little legs fold in, so it's pretty compact. And so now I'm just trying to turn this with the light so that hopefully you can see that we have that nice glossy effect on our flowers, and we were able to use some cheapo top coat gel polish to be able to do it. So if you try this technique, don't worry about going out and buying the fancy top coat. Just buy some that's not too expensive, but a little bottle actually goes a very long way. As I turn this, you're able to see that shine and that sheen on this. So now we're going to take this, it's already beautiful, and we're going to make it even more so. So what I have here is a cut apart that says I'm growing every day, and it's from the My Bright Life collection by Jen Hadfield. And I'm just going to skim through really quick. It's one of the few 6x6 paper pads that I actually do have in my stash. So I just cut up some of the cut aparts on the inside, and that's what we're using. So I have a cut apart that is 2x3. And then I have a matte piece that is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm going to take my tape runner and we're going to add some tape to the back of this. And then we'll center it right here. And then I'll add some tape to the back of this. And we're going to center this. So I'm just going to stand this up, and while I'm looking at it, try to get that placed down so that it is nice and centered. And you're able to see what adding this little piece just did to this card. It was already pretty, but look at what we did to it. So now I'm going to open it, and you'll notice when I open it that wherever I put down some of the gel top coat, it soaks through. That's easy to fix. So whatever your card size is that you're using, just take a matte piece, a plain white piece, and cut it down to a 1/16 of an inch smaller this way and this way. Just cut once this way and once this way, and you should have a piece that fits on the inside. I am not giving exact measurements because your blank cards might not be the same as mine. So I am going to add my tape runner. And then I'm going to take this piece and then I'll just take my piece and put it down. And so now we have a nicely finished inside. We can fold our card, and you can see that we have a beautiful card and we have it presented well on the inside. I am going to take some of my stickers, and we are just going to add a little more decoration to the inside. So I am just going to pick a sticker that I like. And I'm going to place my sticker right there in the middle, and it has that sweet little message on it. And the stickers that I'm using are from the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Indigo Garden stickers. So we have that sticker there. I think I'm just going to add a little sticker right here in the corner, just for some more cuteness. And so y'all, that's how simple it is to take a pre-made card and dress it and turn it into the card that you want it to be. And we're also going to do just a little something with the envelopes that came with the cards. So I am going to use my sticker book, and I think that I like this sticker for the front of my envelope. So I'm going to take that and put it right there because it doesn't interfere with addressing this here or here. Then I'm just going to take one of these little pieces, and this one says grateful for you, and I'm just going to put it across just like that. So even when you get this envelope in the mail, it is going to be very, very pretty. Then I'll flip it over to the back side. And I'm going to take this sticker that says The Sweet Life. We're going to put that right there. And look at our beautiful card. You can see that shimmer and that shine even when it's laying flat. But here is the card and the envelope. And I'm bringing the other two back in because I want you guys to see this gorgeousness. Like I said, we don't always have to make everything from scratch. We can start with some pre-mades and then put our own spin on the pre-mades to turn them into something like this. And my spin, and the spin that I really love on this, is using the gel polish top coat to really make these flowers pop. I mean, y'all, they are absolutely gorgeous in person. Hopefully you are getting the full effect when you look at them like this. But they are just so stinking cute and so easy to do. And I think you're going to have a great time doing it. I'm going to set this right here for anyone who's interested in the information about this little lamp. It does require 3 AAA batteries. It has manual on and off, so there is not an automatic setting. You turn it on, you turn it off. But look at what it was able to do for us. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's awesome project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.